Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the Daily CRUMB to help you along your way. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Later morning for me. Welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Wingishni Bay, Ms. Jackie Quay, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman, also Christiana Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, all you beautiful divine beings, right here too. And how goes it with you? I'm just gonna shut my door here. My favoriteest girl in the world is up and watching her show. So we don't interrupt her, so the show doesn't interrupt us. Right, there we go. Symbiotic. There we go. There. My little high five there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's dive right in. Make her short and sweet. Like me. Here we go. So yeah, I went and got signed up for my university course yesterday. Yep, and it's gonna start right after the Bold Invisible. Like divine timing. I always believe in that. It's perfect. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself because me, I'll just dive in. Yeah, I'll do it, right? I would say I work best under pressure, but now, please, grace and ease, please, thank you. What is this? A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Take some time before bed to appreciate yourself for who you are. You are on a unique path, and you are doing the work. Well, this came up, but maybe we need to rewind a little bit. So, 9:54. This is where we have to approve of ourselves. That's something that comes to our mind. I said before, my mama always said opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, right? And the only opinion that should matter is your own. Right. Don't concern yourselves with everybody else's. Alright. Love yourself. What is that? What is your... Do you approve of yourself? Do you approve of your being? Are you still taking on those critics and making it your own worst critic? We say we're our own worst critics, but how did we become our own worst critics? Because it didn't start out as our own voice, right? We adopted it then. And what was that? So clear out all those messages and take it. Oh, I love that. Somebody had shared that in the group there too. It is not about what we need to clear out, but what we want to bring forth. What is in there that wants to just come out now, right? What have we been suppressing? What have we been trying to hold down? What's that beach ball that we've been trying to hold down in under the water? Huh? You ever try to hold a beach ball underneath the water? Eventually it's going to come up. So what is that in us? We talked about that when I was in school about the emotions. When we're trying to suppress those emotions, they're going to come up. But that's about us too and our lights. It's going to come out, right? And do we want it to come out in a healthy way? Because, all these little babies, all they want is just to be seen. A little attention, a little love and affection. That's all we need to flourish here. Well, there we go. Two came out together. How about that? We're going through this rebirth. 6 and 7s have been in there. And what's on that? Okay. Oh, we got a Pandemic Totem on the top. Didn't we talk about that? Oh, 42. Look at that. Release those fears about growing. Release those fears about growing. We're going to bring those ones out too. There we are. Because we're going through that rebirth. There we go. Clear reflection. Right? This is saying going through that rebirth. And it's a ritual of joy. Let's not be scared of that. Are we afraid? Let's release those fears. Right? And we're going to be reborn. As rituals of joy, right? Because we've learned enough through fear. It's time to tap into that joy. Time to tap into that joy. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Unless it's jumping off the CN Tower or something like that there, okay? You need to listen to those fears. Those fears are there, So just pull your hand away from something that's hot, okay? Don't touch that. It's really, really red. Probably really, really hot. I don't know. Okay. You're going to listen to that. Whatever that is for you. All right, beautiful beings. So, and here we go. For today, our path is finding that inner peace, right? That prayer for inner peace. We always got it. It's always with us. It's within you. We tap into it and return to that. So what is our prayers right? Return to that inner peace. We see that's where power is. When we can maintain that inner peace and not let anything outside of us disrupt that, that's where our power lies. It's about empowering that power within. It's not having power over anything. I don't have power, not even power over yourselves, okay? We're not even trying to get power over ourselves. Like I said, I was raised to be, control yourself, control yourself. I had hyper control over myself. Sometimes we don't even want to do that. We don't have control over the bodies and all that. We can control what we do, the choices that we make that's going to help us, and then there's the choices that we're making helping us to stay in line with our inner pieces, or throwing us off. The choices in our thoughts, the choices on what thoughts we keep remunerating, or whatever that word is, right? The thoughts we keep marinating in, what is that? Is that helping us to establish that peace? Or do we need to shift that story? Do we need to give rebirth to a new story, to the true story? Right? You belong here. We all do. No exceptions. No exceptions. So what is that all saying for you? We're releasing those fears, being reborn into the joy, and approving of ourselves. Looking at that, because if we don't approve of ourselves, we're not going to show ourselves, we're going to be ashamed, we're not going to let anything in that goes against our, no, I'm not worthy, or whatever. We have to feel worthy first. It all begins within. So important. You beautiful, beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let that world miss out on all that's you. Because you know what? This world needs you now more than ever to shine your light through in everything you do. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay. All right. Let's go have a wonderful, beautiful day. Because we make it so. All right? We got the choice. We can control how we look at the day. Right? All right. Beautiful beings. Love you all.